give up, alright? Come on!
Taste of Shiranui fire is the path I've chosen. Time to set sail. Listen in for my research.
Farewell.
Can you comprehend that?
I will win this match for my fans!
Hello and welcome! Your boy GeekGhostGamerTop on the microphone. Hello and my friends, welcome to a Fatal Fury second open beta test update. And good news, people. So, the fans were not happy with the first open beta test apparently. There were a lot of moans, there were a lot of groans. The online ranking matches and the times that the online matches would load. So yeah, so SNK has finally heard our pleas and our cries, and the SNK CEO Kenji Matsubara has heard. So we start. The second open beta test for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves has been announced for March 26th to March 31st PDT. The west coast of America. The ninth fighter that's coming to City of the Wolves. Yes, in light of what has happened in pop culture, yes, John Cena has finally turned heel. And who people can we find that will challenge the miscreants that has turned heel thanks to the people's champion, the final boss? Who will we find? That will be the answer to our cries. Lo and behold, comes in Tizoc. Tizoc is the ninth character that will join Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. And yes, we might have an answer to how John Cena has responded this week. And my god, it's gonna be interesting. But anyway, away from that, so Tizoc is coming into the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves second open beta test, and yes, things are about to get crazy, I believe. A lot more better than the first open beta test, but we go. So yes, Tizoc is coming into the second open beta test that is announced for a week's time, and 4 new stages for the second open beta test. 2 new stages are coming in that are replacing, I think, 2 other stages that were Terry's stage and Bone Jeanette's stage, I believe, and more, they say. So the SNK CEO Kenji Matsubara has announced the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves second open beta test for later, which means next week, the end of March, ahead of the game's initial release on April the 24th of 2025. So yes, the second beta test or open beta test will be scheduled for March 26th to March 31st. Yes, that is the poster that we've seen in the first open beta test, but now, in light of what a lot of people have seen, Kain was the centerpiece of the poster. Yes, he joined Billy, Vox, Mai, and joined, I believe, Hotaru, Rock, Terry, and Preacher. So it's finally what I had said, but I believe I missed out on a few people, which was Kevin, I believe. Yeah, it was Kevin. I didn't call out Preacher in the first preview that I did for City of the Wolves. But yeah, it's actually interesting news we are getting. The Opinious City of the Wolves has been announced, and a lot of people are actually anticipating how is this one gonna be treated. So players will be able to choose 9 more characters, well, 1 more to add from the 9 characters. Tizoc the Griffin is coming into this, and boy oh boy are we gonna have fun. A lot of people were, me especially, was hoping for Tizoc to be included in the first open beta test, but we didn't get that. But anyway, we go down, so yes, it will be a lot more balanced. Like I said, grappling needs to be done. I called Bon Jeanette, but I didn't know that Tizoc was going to be left out for the first open beta test. So we go on. So it says that the test details are as follows, which will be from March 26th to March 31st. Yes, the 9 characters are as shown. Yes, Tizoc, Kai, Billy, I believe Vox Mai, Preacher, Otaru, Terry, and Rock. So it's gonna be fairly balanced. I have a feeling I'm really excited for this one. So the playable stages are as follows. So the 4 stages that are the training stage, yes, the Street Stars, the Universal Arena, and the Training Ground. So most of you guys, and this is why I have a feeling about this, is that the Training Ground. So every game, I think including King of Fighters 15 had this, Street Fighter 6 currently has this, the Training Ground, where people will have fun and try and test out most of the characters that will be there. And my god, is it gonna be nice. So, oh yes, the Universal Arena, which is Tizoc's stage, is gonna be there. And the Street Stars, if you've seen Kim Dong-hwan's trailer or character trailer kind of thing, that's the stage that's gonna be there. So yes, so we are anticipating a lot. I believe this is gonna be a lot more, and so as the rest follows the other permutations that will be there. But that's out of the way. So we're hoping for the best, people. We are seriously hoping for the best. I have a feeling that we are. How is this game gonna work? We're not sure. We're just hoping for March 26th to come, which is, I think, some 8 nights away, but we're not sure how this is gonna go. But anyway, guys, let me know the thoughts and my comment section below. How anticipated are you for the second open beta test for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves coming next week? You know how it is. Follow me on my socials, subscribe to my channel that you'll see on the graphics below, find the notification bell somewhere on the screen, and try to get connected with me, show my channel some love. I would really appreciate it. Anyway guys, I'm going to end it off here. I've been your boy GeekGhostGamerTop on the microphone. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video has found you well, and whatever you do guys in the second open beta test that is coming for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, you go out and play some Fatal Fury. I'll see you guys on the next one. Away!